Okay. I think we're good now. Let me send out the link to everyone, and I'll ping. Okay. As I'm being a classic deadweight, we'll go here. What's it called? So, how's everyone doing? Had a lot of fighting lately, right? Oh god. I got caught. I got caught slacking. What's I'm curious what 74's opinion has been on oh wait, that's a Archer, stop. On everything lately with RKVK. 2 a.m. stream. Love to see it. 2:30, love to see it. Well, you guys will get to see me I'm gonna do a little bit of the hammer event for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm gonna do it. Come on, surrender. Let's go. So yeah, I'm gonna do the hammer event, and I'm gonna get a leadership boot. Which is like the most stupid thing ever. So I'm doing like mistake on mistake on mistake right now. So that's 74 opinion. Imagine not being number 1 at a Lost Kingdom event right now. Well, we don't actually have a Lost Kingdom event right now. So I can't even be number 1. Can we just surrender, please, guys? Honestly, I think the... Oh, is this a YouTube guy? Who's this? MOBA Fran YouTube? Kind of curious. But what was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. I wonder who he is. Does anyone know who this person is? Let me pull it off my other monitor, see if I can find him. I am free to play on this account, yes. And then my other one is a good spender. MOBA Fran? Let me see this person. Oh wow, is this... They don't play ROK. Hold on. MOBA Fran is like a big YouTuber. Yeah, that's gotta be fake or something, right? I don't know. Who cares? God, this round needs to end. Surrender. I'm gonna try to pull him away. I am free to play. Can we see? No. But yeah, free to play here and a spender on the main. Looks like they may have had some people quit. I'm not seeing any action over here. And then once this should be the last round I need, and then I'll go do I gotta open my keys. I gotta do the hammer event, which is the big thing I gotta do. And then yeah, we got some fun stuff. Stage 24 in the 7K. We had some good fights today. Today was the easiest so far. Were you in the... You're in the 74 side, right? Duck. Well, this doesn't look good. Gotta get out there. Wow, we choked. We were up like 20%. Yeah, 74. Yeah, 74. They've been, I think, getting pretty even, slightly better than us trades in the past ruins. I think. It's hard to know because obviously there's so many sources of sevs, right? So I know in the first two scans that we looked at, it was really skewed by the farm killer. Hold on, I'll go this way. So like I know there was okay. The way you body block in this mode is ridiculous. But I know the farm killer made it really skewed. I'm also not sure if this is broken right now. I guess we'll just stop. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing two really dumb decisions here today. One that's not as dumb, where I'm going to hope and pray that I can get 100% refine automatically, which I think is like what, like an 11% chance or something. So I have 3. I can open 2 more to get the 5, and then hammer event. Hammer event gives me, where is it? 6 per. So I would need to open. Do they have any on the event here? Any that I haven't gotten, I guess is what I mean. No. Alright. Well, that's not ideal. That means I'm gonna end up 1 short, right? Maybe that's okay. I guess I could always go to 6. Alright, so do you guys want me to do the hammer now? What's the vibe? Do I do the hammer first, or do I do some other stuff? CC. I should wait? Alright, well, I gotta wait and I gotta go right ahead. What am I waiting for? Also, for whatever it's worth, I should not be doing hammer and I should be doing more than gems. But that's why this is a dumb decision. And I titled the stream the way I did. Go here. If you wait, you get more stream watch time. I don't really need watch time, to be honest with you. I'm really, I'm sub-blocked, is how I'll say it. But, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do this. She is the Red Chameleon. Courier Station. Sun Tzu. Zeus and Hermes. Aphrodite. I think all the answers are father, son. Carthage? That's Barca, right? Yeah. Austria-Hungary is Budapest, and let's go. As a resistance. Hey, we cooked. We cooked. Alright, let's should I hop then quick and see what I have to, if there's anything to do on my main, and then we'll come back and do the hammer? Does that sound good to you guys? Do I have my markers off? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, you can see with the whale difference. I mean, Noose and Bagra are literally almost tied, almost identical. And then Turk is pretty far ahead. So, like, their tier 5s make a massive difference in the individual trades. Yeah, we got a pretty nice Zone 6 here. I actually plan to draw a map of Zone 6, like what I would do if I was war leading it. Because you have a really nice map if you're on our side. It is like a super nice map. What's been my KP? Hasn't been much. 5 million, pretty much. I only fought in one ruins. Ooh, this is interesting. This is I guess they have a safe zone, so they decided to do this. 76 is taking their time. I haven't actually looked at the map yet. They slightly misplaced this fort, which we love to see. Let's, I'm curious. We're gonna take a look at king mails. We're gonna see what king mails have been sent, if any. Nah, 75 doesn't really matter, because they don't fight. So their zone 6 positioning doesn't really matter at all, honestly. Their zone, what, 5 is that? I forget that KVK 1 it's zone 5, that's the safe zone, not zone 6. It's kind of weird like that. Alright, so... Holy shit, he sent 7 mails? You got the time wrong? That's fucking hilarious. That's so funny. So he said gather at 7. Oh, shit. Gather at 19. And he sent it 1, 2, 3... You're seeing unacceptable actions during the ancient ruins battles. This is 74's king mail. Follow the markers and commands given by the leaders. This is crucial for keeping the fight organized and effective. Do not chase pathfinders. If we lose the main battle, none of that matters. Collecting gifts during the fight is unacceptable. Anyone who abandons allies for rewards will betray anyone. It's not a bad mail. It's not a bad mail. No way, he sent it again? Alright guys, so he sent it... He messed it up here. This is a mistake mail, he sent the wrong time, so he corrected it. He sent 1. Then he sent it again, 2. Then he sent it again, 3. Then he sent it again, 4. Then he sent it again, 5. He sent the same mail 5 times. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what else we got going. Yeah, the same mail 5 times is kind of crazy. Yeah, I never did colored king mails when I was the king. I sent I used bold, but I never sent it with colors. Yeah, 5 of the same mail is wild. 75 with nothing. This is the last one. Oh yeah, this was crazy too, by the way. They basically said that we're gonna allow deadweights in our kingdom. Yeah, like even if you're not in KVK, we're gonna let you stay, which is kind of wild. So... that's an interesting mail, but that's just new players having absolutely no idea how to lead a kingdom. I mean, I don't think... they definitely don't understand what matchmaking is. Yeah, but being deadweight and actually telling your deadweight you're allowed to stay are very different things. Alright. Let's see, what do we say here? Territory battle is coming soon, so activate the training buff. If you want to train troops, join. 75 is still our ally? Interesting. A large number of infantry and a small number of archers, huh? I guess they don't plan to use a lot of Mina, which is odd. 75 is still our ally. So were they killing each other? What happened there? Were they just like absolutely killing each other? 76 started attacking 75 for ruins. Interesting. Well, you gotta love when they do your job for you, you know. Alright, let's go here. I think we'll get ready to do the hammer event very shortly. And then we will do that. I knew that they had attacked each other or something, but I thought it was just like a joking duels type thing that people were exaggerating. I didn't realize they actually killed each other. I mean, the more they kill each other, the better for us. I think they actually need 75 as fodder more than they give credit. Because even if we kill 10 million troops, killing, you know, 150 million of theirs, if they even have that much, it's still good for them, you know? That's kind of what I'm saying. Do I get? No. Damn, this is so unfortunate. I'm gonna be at 25 out of... Oh, sorry, I'm gonna be at 29. Because I could get 24. Oh well. You're saving for the egg? Well, what you should do if you're me is you should save for more than gems, which is in, you know, a handful of days, and do VIP till you get VIP 12. But I want my boots. Give me my boots. But even then, like, I don't even know if this makes sense. Such a hoarder. How am I a hoarder? I'm about to spend all my gems for nothing. For this garbage item. And it's not even a good decision because I'm going to lose. I'm going to have to lose this. So I lose 3.5% defense. 4% march speed here. 4% march speed here. So I lose 3.5% defense. 8% march speed. And I gain 6% health. It's a tough one. The juxtaposition of those two statements. Not even VIP 11, not having gold chest doesn't help. Just got Goldie. Oh, I just got Goldie. Is that what you're talking about? Well, don't worry, because all I get are the stupid deceptive troops. Hey, I'll take that though. But yeah, I get so many deceptive troops. You don't have any windswept? Windswept is massive. Windswept has been a real... I was really happy I went windswept. Honestly, if I drop this, I should think about if there's anything else I want to do. Probably not. I was debating if, rather than get the pants... Actually, let's get some opinions on this, because this is a valid point. So what I'm going to do as of now is get another pant and try to refine it and just hope, you know, 1 in a million chance that I get it. What I could do in theory is something like this. Wind Scars is just garbage, so I didn't really want to. But I could do something like Wind Scars. Ancient Stratagems is really only for Sunset Canyon, so I wasn't really going to do that. I could also just take more mats, which isn't a bad idea. And I think that's it. So it's either, do I take mats? Do I go Wind Scars? Or do I go for the refine? Let's actually, you know what we're going to do? Let's start a poll. Choose below. Mats. Alright. I need to see the opinions. Can I move that up? Why is it at the bottom? It's blocking my chat. I will vote for the refined gamble because I always gamble. Oh, never mind. I have to do it. Yeah, it's fine. What's the worst option? The worst option is gambling because if I... Here, I could show you. If I go here, right, and I click here, I need this. So I have an 11% chance. I mean, you can argue that Wind Scars, because Wind Scars are terrible. That's probably the worst. But there's a very good chance that I do this and I just get nothing, which is obviously bad. Is getting nothing worse than crafting a wind scars? I honestly don't know. Unit capacity is good, but it's only really impactful for Canyon, the 3%. It's just too low. It's like we're talking like 6,000 troops. It's not meaningful on the field. 3% troops is 3% all damage. It's not. That's not. That math ain't mathin'. Would I go to 75 so I could be King of the Deadweights? Why did I just see that now? I'm already the King of the Deadweights. Thank you very much. Wind Scars is 3%. It's not worth the gems. Well, I'm only doing it because I need to get to 10 for the boots. Like, that's the thing, is my real goal here is this. This is really what I'm actually going for, the Greaves. Oh, you know what? I can also Iconic Crystal it, so it is a little bit better than, it is a little bit better than doing, what's it called? Probably the Windswept Boots. But I really do hate losing the march speed. Wow, is the poll tied? What is the poll at? Oh no, it's 50% mats. Alright, we got 6 votes and we have 13 people watching. Come on, guys, let's vote. Come on. You're so unlucky with refines, don't do it. Right now, it's 50% mats is the vote. It's 33% refine, and it's 17% Windscar. I mean, the refine is arguably not going to work out. Check our messages. Wait, that's the archer, right? Let me just check quick. Oops. Oh, it is the Dragon's Breath. That's a really good crit, man. That's a good crit. Congrats on that one. You're gonna keep that. For a second, I thought it was the Shadows Legion, and I was like, oh, that's bad. But no, that's a really good crit. Alright, so we're at 11 votes now. We've got 15 people in here. I'll give you guys... I don't know, what are we feeling? 1 more minute before I end it? Hey, welcome. Welcome. Crazy Hemi, I think is how that is pronounced. Haven't got a legendary blueprint yet. Are you unlucky? Nah, it's really hard to pull them. I mean, I'm hoarding 162, but I haven't pulled any either. I guess it depends how many you've pulled. Let me see. Can I, Hey, look at me. Look at me knowing my shit. Yeah, look how rare it is. You have a 0.05% chance. So I guess I'm disagreeing here with, good old Killer in the chat. It's pretty rare, and if you're not getting a lot of them, you do have to get lucky. Or do you mean if you're including things like Looser, and then that's not luck, you just didn't buy it. But you only have a 0.05%. So, you know, if you think about it, right, that means you have to open quite a bit. Yeah, I agree with Killer though. If you are talking about like egg, that is pretty unlucky. Should you get Karak pants from Hammer? If you're infantry, they're a non-negotiable. Alright, we're gonna end the poll. 11 votes. Alright, so 73% of you said mats? Wow, you guys chose the actually, like, good option for me. I actually am surprised. Mats are the healthy account option. You guys went with the good option for me. I actually can't complain. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, guys. You chose the healthy option. You're actually letting me actually letting me thrive. And I don't think I'm gonna have a problem, right? Because I need to get. There's no way I lose with, I don't know, 100, and I can buy that. Let me just check really quick. I'm only using gems, right? Because I'm free to play. So if I used every gem, yeah, I could buy 120. All right, we're chilling. I only need to get to 10. All right, so let's give this a go. You guys are gonna hate how I do this, though. I do this in such a weird way. Oh, okay, okay. Let's cook. Let's cook. All right, that YouTube look. Oh, let's go. Is this a YouTube short in the making? Is that a YouTube short in the making right there? All right. One. Let's go. That's hype. That's value right there, guys. So there's your cheat code. Always start here. Always start here. Then do here. God damn it. All right. Now am I going to get all the way to the end? Oh, no. Alright, there we go. That's not bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need to buy more hammers. You're 1 fragment short of the 20% attack. Oh my god, I got a 1 and a 2. This is the best I've ever done. That's just crazy. I almost didn't have to use gems to get this far. That's crazy. And some of this stuff I don't mind. Some of it's garbage. Oh, well, this isn't good. This isn't a good one. But 2 of those were peak. Okay. Oh, no. Alright, that wasn't good. Yeah, the Cav Sword is a tough decision because eventually you won't use it, I think, right? You go with the Sword of Dominion. And that's defense, right? Oh no, that's 25% attack. Yes, I am doing the leadership boots. Let me just make sure I click that. My account plan is very stupid. You have to bear with me. Alright, we cooked. So that's let me just check. And we'll craft it on stream too, guys. So we'll see what I get. I am at 24. Oh, that's it. So I could actually call it there. Or I'll push for the weapon next, actually. Yep, you heard it here first. Leadership. Duck, let's take a look. Such brutality. Surprised you didn't crit this. You probably have like 6 of these, right? You might go KVK sword for 25 attack, but you're crafting helmet first. Yeah, that's fair. I think that makes sense, right? The helmet is the better item. What am I doing? Alright. Let's get after it. We're gonna forge this. How did I 0 you in ruins? No, he said, can we 0 killer? He destroyed me in ruins. Alright, let's see, guys. Are we gonna get a crit? Are we gonna get it? Now, the craziest thing is if I do get a crit, guys, I have to do engineering. Oh, wait, actually, hold up. Let me look at, hold on. Okay, so I do get engineering as a choice. Alright, that's good. Ready for the beautiful bundle that I can't get? I can't get it. So sad. Imprison Petrus. I will be random TPing, so as long as the opening time is good, I should check. Alright, we're gonna let's do. I like these polls. Alright. So answer the new poll. Are we gonna get a crit? Yes or no? So this is the plan, guys. I was looking at this, right? And this is the siege set, and I'm going siege. You only need 4 ranged. right? So you only need 4. So I don't need one of these. And the boots only give defense. And the base bonus is health on this. So not only am I getting health now, I get 1 base health. This gives base defense, right? And so altogether, these 4 are the better way to go. And then I also, at least this is how I'm viewing it. May be wrong, but that's how I'm logically doing this. And then we're going to go with this weapon. So I'm going to go with the leadership weapon and the whatever the hell it's called. Leadership weapon and the boots that I'm about to craft. Wow, the chat is... You guys are so nice to me. 62%? This should be like 99% no. You guys are crazy for whoever the 38% who said yes. You guys are nuts. But I love it. All right, let's end it. We're gonna do it. You guys are crazy for that. All right, let's craft it. God, this would be a crazy crit. The only funny thing, right, is if I do crit it, I have to make it engineering, and so Sun can't even use it. You didn't believe in me? Don't worry, Zeb. I didn't think you believed in me. Alright, so if I crit this, I have to make it engineering. And so I can't even... It doesn't even help me. But let's see. We're gonna forge the Greaves of the Glorious Goddess. That's a lot of gold too, honestly. But I'm good on that. I've been farming up a lot. Ah, damn. Oh, another bundle. If I crit, you're gonna just cancel your set. So here's the question now. I guess it's still better because I can also awaken it. And I have 4 crystals. Your set is safe. Yeah. I will awaken it. Another 20 million gold gone. And I think this makes it better. Hold on. What do you want to say to me, son? I have decided. What are you going to give me, like 2 minutes of speed ups? Yeah, let's go. 2 minutes of speed ups. Look at that beautiful piece of gear. Technically, you did crit if you believe you crit. Well, I don't believe I crit. Alright, so I'm gonna lose 3.5% defense and 8% march speed. And I'm gonna gain 6 or 7% health. This is I don't know if this has ever been done. This is like the weirdest, most stupid set that I've thrown together for sure. Let's and then I guess I'll start working on the weapon. Though ironically, even if I made the weapon right now, I don't even need it. And I can't work on the other stuff. Let me see something. Let me see if killer's in my reports. I don't know if you were in the ruin that I was at. Kinda don't think you were. I don't think you were on. Doesn't look like it. We're gonna see how the reports change with this. Let me just leave this on the screen. I'm the clearly the strongest player in our kingdom. How'd this one go? Alright. So now we crafted that stupid thing. Horrible account decision. Though it didn't really cost me many gems because of how lucky I got. Which is kind of wild. Like, I almost wonder, do I keep pushing? Like, do I go for the... Do I start working on the weapon? Even though I won't equip it? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I start working on the weapon or no? Or do I just save my gems for more than gems? Which is probably what I should do. I mean, if I do go for weapon, I think I only get to one more floor. The good news is that mats won't be an issue. I've got a ton of mats right now. Maybe a little less than I thought, actually. But I will have enough by the time I get it. Alright, Zeb is always going to choose the worst thing for my account, which in this case is to go for the weapon. So what do you guys think? What does everyone think? Someone who wants me to not get crushed. Zeb. Weapon. Also, how so many mats? Because I literally only crafted the windswept set. I only crafted this, and that's it. What I can also do now is start to boost my sunset lineup with that gear. But yeah, I had a lot of mats because I just didn't use them. I mean, I still have a good chunk of mats, right? 88 of these, 63 of these. Not bad. And then, actually, let me look before I start doing the weapon. Because what I do need to keep in mind is what I can slot in the meantime. And I'm specifically referring to for that siege stuff. So, like, for instance, I could do the bone stuff is really what I'm talking about, right? So, like, that's 6% defense. This is also 6% defense. And then... where's the other weapon? There's another siege one. Where is it? Oh, it's this, right? So do I do... where am I looking? Is there not a blue... I guess there's not a blue weapon. I thought there was a blue one, but there isn't. So this is the decision, right? 15% attack and I get the iconic benefits, and I'm gonna get the 3% defense. So that's better than this. But in the meantime, I can make that when I do get there. And then while I wait with the other stuff to get all my legendaries done, I'll craft those. Alright, you know what, guys? This is a stream, so we are going to do the fun stuff. And the fun stuff is to go for it. So we're gonna go to the next place. Don't bother with legendary gathering gear till late game. Yes, bones look great and all, but best to stick with blue gear set for siege engineer fine until you get the purple knight set. Yeah, I think that's a fair take, Tyler. I think that what I'll do, because I'll do part of what you said. I think this is my plan, because the blue set is really good. You have to always be careful, because I thought it was a farm killer. You actually got me. The blue set's actually really good. So in addition to it just being bones, you still get, like, what is it, 4.5% health and defense? So that'll by far carry me. And then I think I'll go from blue to legendary. I'm actually going to skip part of the purples. Maybe if the one of them's health, I think. So maybe I'll do the health. But I think I'm going to do this. You have blue set, you become siege main. I mean, I've said this before, but really no one should be going for siege main. The difference between blue and purple is minimal. Yeah, I agree with you. So the other decision I've made, and this is very different than how I play my main, is that I think investing in the gear is my plan rather than investing so much in gold heads because I'm doing engineering. Because the engineering... I don't need as many legendary commanders. You know what I mean? And I think I can get away with KVK2 with the epics, especially because the legendaries are kind of garbage. So I think I'm going to focus a little bit more of my plan on that. So, yeah, and Tyler, you're, I think, a new name around here. So just to be very clear, my main, I do not use Siege at all. This is my restart, free to play. I'm going pure Siege is the route. Have a Siege main, have a normal main, you know? That's the plan. Oh, hey! 2 times in one event, I got a 1? Damn. I may make a short of just, like, chaining all this. Alright, so now I don't need the boots. And we're going to start working on this. Yeah, so the master plan is to go 4 of the Lupine, the siege gear, with the boots from leadership and the weapon from leadership. What kingdom is my main in? It's 2877. It's not bad. I'll take the speed ups. I'll take the speed ups. Okay. Okay. God, this is like the best hammer I've ever done in my life. Peppers can't even play Siege well in Tempest, Clash. It'll be fun in a KVK. Yeah, it'll definitely, unironically, be pretty funny to watch me, I think. Can I buy this? Can I get to the next one? This probably isn't worth it. This is probably where I should call it. And I think I will. I think it would be a little too stupid to keep pushing it. But that was good. I got 31 and I got to 8. That was a good push. I'm chilling on these. Wow. How am I doing on still 4 hammers to spend? They carry over to the next event, so I'm just gonna carry them over. I have no reason to keep pushing, honestly. Because I'd be at 0 gems then. I'd have to completely skip more than gems, which is kind of dumb. So, honestly, between... I have 8.4. And between the gold chest I'll get, and probably the circles... Oh yeah, I'm going to have another 14k. So I'll be able to 7-7 more than gems, even with this said. Did I do this? Yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll still be able to 7-7. Kind of can't believe I did that, but we roll, you know? Gotta ride. But yeah, for those of you that were asking about my meme, let's just go take a look. You can see 117 mil. How am I in Lost Canyon? I am absolute trash. Now that I can shift the gear piece around, maybe I'll do slightly better, just slightly. But I am trash. I am so trash in Canyon. Even on my main, I'm not good. Add you as a friend on the restart? Yeah, man. I'll add you back. Don't you worry. But yeah, I spend most of my time right now on the restart, and I still do my daily stuff here. That's kind of how I rock it. You can see my AP has been spent and all that. I'll do this. What I also need to do is transfer my resources. So maybe I'll do that right now, actually. Oh shit. Alright, let me do that quick. I'm gonna beat you guys to it. You can't steal my code. I probably should do that on my restart. Probably shouldn't do that on this account. Let me, let's see. Now, if someone does beat me to this, I will gladly accept defeat, but you must send me a photo. Because I need to know who beats me if I get beaten. If someone beats me, you gotta send me a photo. Nope, you didn't beat me. You didn't beat me. I got it. 200 gems, teleport. Actually, this is good too, because I need teleports on this account. You guys had a chance to beat me there. You could have got some good stuff. Alright, let me let me hop back to here. You guys almost got some free items from me. Yeah, it's one-time codes, or at least one of them was. The VIP one is. So I don't think I can use it on both characters either. I guess I'll try it. I might as well test it now. I've used both, so if it's not a one-time code, I'll show it to you guys. It's exclusive VIP stuff is a little bit different than. Yeah, see, it's already been used. Exclusive VIP is a little bit different than your normal stuff. Now, what do I have to get on this account? I have to get Lucerne. And I'm not doing the recharge because I always protest that recharge. And then I need to get the 10 for this. I need to get the 10. Right? I need the stuff there, right? It's just speed ups and goodies. 3 days, 3 days. Yeah, it's got some good stuff for me. 3 days for 10 bucks. Alright, I think I'll do that, right? Let me pull up Lilith. Lilith, our OK store. I actually thought it was a little bit better, but I think it's fine anyways because it'll let me not focus as much on grinding on this account so I can do more on the restart. So I need a... You always get a recharge event a day or two after you spend 50. Yeah, that's just how it works, man. The only good thing for me is that I have a pretty good awareness of when they do those things, when they start events. So what do I need? I just need this. Alright. Do that. We'll buy it. Okay. No, that's just, well, yeah, how do I say this? You're correct and you're not correct. Because I was gone for a really long time. And so I've only been in 3 KVKs recently. Since Altarks came out. And if we did have a better fighting KVK, I would have got a lot more. I'll tell you that much. Alright, time to break my fingers clicking. I remember doing this on the mobile devices back in the day. At least I have PC now where I could get carpal tunnel spam clicking. Go, 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 go. Do you guys also feel like clicking gives you better results than when you hold it down? I know that makes no sense, but I kind of feel like that. You go to sleep at 3 a.m. and you're tired, good night. Yeah, man. This is just a hangout stream. You should definitely go to bed. I support that. Have a good night. Come on. So much clicking. Yeah, you can hold it down. I know you can hold it down, but I genuinely feel like you get more from, like, look, if you hold it down. I mean, I know it doesn't actually do anything, but it's more of like a mental thing. 2 days, 20 hours. And I don't think there's any more events. Right? Does this give it? I don't think so. So I need to be able to get... That's honestly quite a bit. I may have to use AP. I may have to push with some AP, right? If I don't get any bundles, which I'm not, because I hate the bundle, so I don't need that right now. But alright, so that's kind of that. I will have to push that, I think, with some AP, which is kind of awful. There's not even a barb event. Oh well. I will do that on the last day if I have to do that. Why don't you see me in ruins? You try to find me sometime? I've only been to 1 ruins, actually. The times that they're opening are just terrible for me. The 4 UTC has been really good, but we've only had that once. You're at level 22, but Marauders come tomorrow. You don't know if they give candy, so you're just waiting. I would think they do, actually. If I had to guess, I would think they do. But that is, like I said, a guess. So let's go to my farm here that I need to transfer some resources on. Most of your candy is from chaining the past 2 days entering KVK 3. Yeah, I wish I had that in me. You're level 24 because AP is now worth hoarding. That is the worst statement I've ever read. Let me claim some of this. How to make resource nodes that look like that? Is the old style you're talking about? Okay. You go to your character, you go to settings. I believe right here on graphics and quality, you see remaster and you see original. You just choose which one you prefer. There are times, Zeb, where you should not save your AP, and Marauders is a good example of that. But most of the time, if you really want to be smart, you're going to be using it on... God, I can't think right now. You're going to be using it... Wait, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, we are level 24. Alright. But you're going to be using it for Crystal Tech. So I'm personally, even on my restart, I'm saving. Home Kingdom Barb's better than Marauders? They're not. I wonder if there would be a way for them to give certain... Like, it should be a VIP privilege or something or other to let us transfer resources in a bigger quality. Yeah, Zeb is the definition of someone who's a rage baiter. God, this is like, it's such a tedious process. Does anyone know a better way to do this? Ay. This is what I like to do in my spare time. When I get off of work, this is what I do. When I'm trying to unwind and relax, sit here for 6 hours sending resources. That is my favorite thing to do. Honestly, if there was a way that you could just type the amount in and send it for $1, I would do that in like a heartbeat. Like if I could just type send all food, all etc., and it did it, I would pay $1 for that. I'd pay $5 for that without even thinking. Probably even more. I don't even know. Maybe 10. $10 I would do it. That's probably the limit, but depending on how much resources I was doing, I guess. So I only do this now because if it's like right before KVK and I have to transfer from all 4, it feels very overwhelming. So I try to spread it out a little bit. Spread the love, as they say. I don't really need the wood and stone. Maybe I'll just do the food and gold right now. I use a lot more food and gold than anything. I don't know what I should enter next KVK with. We've become a much fatter kingdom, so I think that we are going to be in a higher seed KVK than usual. Shouldn't have spent gems on hammers. You should have bought epic commander sculptures from VIP shop instead. Yeah, truth right there. True. I think Zeb should go test that for us. What do you think, Zeb? Wait. Oh no, you are Zeb. God damn it. I gotta like change your color and Alfie's color. I think I keep seeing you guys and mixing you up because your colors are both red and orange. To me, it looks the same. Maybe I'm colorblind. Is that what we're discovering here? We're discovering that Pethers is colorblind? Sculptors are already max, can't buy anymore. But yeah, I'm debating if I'm even gonna go for one of the legendary commanders. Actually, we can look at it on my main. So this actually works out. All right, let's just that's enough for now. Let's take a look. We're gonna take a look at my commanders for planning purposes. Alright. The Tombs of Knowledge. So actually, we can talk about something similar. I am debating if I need to be buying gold stars. Do I need to buy gold stars on my free-to-play? Because I've never even thought about that, like, on my main. Because I just have so many stars, and you buy them in the bundles, it's not a problem. But the free-to-plays buy that every week. K3 swap will be easy for you with the restart. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to swap. Like, what do I need to swap outside of Gaja Cordoba? You get easier KP killing Lost Temple guards. The 8-hour speed ups are way better. No one buys gold stars. So you don't think I need to buy gold stars? Is that the verdict from people? Oh, right. I forgot. So the first thing I wanted to look at is they released this. Archimedes gets a 15% defense buff. Well, I'm not doing that. And a 3% reduced damage. Yeah, those aren't good. It's not enough. Yeah, XP won't be an issue for me. I'll be fine on XP. And then we need engineers. Their skills read so complicated. Expedition, you get 1 gold star, 1k coins in the shop, sometimes 2 if it comes up. So you think that's enough then? To just occasionally be buying that? Who am I going to be getting? These are the ones I was talking about. So, Mary will be 300 damage factor. Why is that so low? Oh, okay. So if they're not within melee range, the target takes additional damage every second for 4 seconds. So it's 300 damage for 4 seconds. Interesting. Range skill damage. If the troop's target is currently receiving ranged additional damage, basic attacks from their troop have a 5% chance to enter or to extend it by 1 second. Cooldown 7. Okay, that's kind of complicated. Whenever this commander's troop uses an active skill while in ranged mode, it increases the target's ranged mode. So she's a primary, okay. This enhances this skill. So the commander's troop deals 15% more ranged damage. If the troop is actively doing this, ranged have a 30% chance to extend it. Okay, It's kind of underwhelming. And then the other one you get is Archimedes. Who, by the way, might I just say this? They should have made Archimedes cracked. He is such a cool figure in history. You just buy stars from Expedition and the weekly shop. Oh, so you do the weekly shop, because the weekly shop is what I was talking about. That's what I was debating. Alright, so Giant of Geometry. Yeah, like, how is he not goated? It's crazy how bad they did this. If they're not within melee range, their troop takes less counterattack. Whenever it launches basic attacks, it deals extra damage. Just once? Just does 400 damage? Oh, for the next 3 seconds. I always gloss over this. Okay, interesting. Health and march speed. Yeah, health and march speed. The bonus to damage dealt based on its distance to the target, ranging from 10% to 15%. Yeah, you should try City Keeper. See how it goes. It's only 5 for 2 mil wood, but each week stacks up. Yeah, that's kind of why it stacks up in both gold stars and cost. Like, it's kind of a lot of wood if you add it up. Like, if you said 100 mil, you know, wood for what, like 250 stars or whatever the math behind that is. I don't know. Kind of sounds like a lot as a free-to-play. For my free-to-play, not as a free-to-play. Whenever this commander's troop deals ranged damage, it has a 25% chance to inflict the following effects. March speed takes more basic attack damage. This commander troop takes 5% damage. Okay. So did they do AoE? Who does AoE? None of them in KVK2 do AoE? Wow, none of them do? I'm just ignoring a City Keeper discussion in my chat right now. That's wild, talking about City Keeper in 2025. Deals range damage to a target. 500 if it's at ranged. Next 2 seconds they take 15% more damage. 30% chance to deal ranged additional damage to the target. Whenever this commander's troop uses an active skill, up to 3 nearby allied troops get a buff. I don't think I'll be too near people, but that's good. I mean, I'll be near wherever all the engineers are, I guess. This upgrades something. Increase to 500 if they... Okay, so that's pretty bad. It's 10-second cooldown. Only Cardova and Alfonso does AoE. I didn't know Alfonso did it. Oh yeah, look at that. Is he the new one? He must be the new one. Yeah, he's the new one. Alright, so I guess for now I won't worry about the commanders. And that's fine. Cutter's going to random TP without... I mean, you're acting like I'm going to take a rally or something on my free-to-play. I'm not taking a rally, man. Chill. Okay. Resources are looking decent. I'll need to be probably like 3 bill each by the time KVK comes around. I like to think I sufficiently made bad decisions at the start of the stream for sure. See what other bad decisions I can make right now. I got 3 messages. Is opening them gonna be my bad decisions? I don't know, but we can find out together. You're gonna tell your kingdom that it's the new meta? Oh, it's you? Alright, let's take a look. Your siege march, working on heads, obviously. Catherine. Kath? I assume it's Catherine. Interesting. Now you went with these over the glove, or the pants rather. You went 8% defense. Let me see what the pants are. Because that's a bold decision, right? Because that's actual mats that you care about. Yeah, like those are actual mats. So that's in place of this. Ooh, that's kind of a bold decision, no? 4.5% defense, 4.5% attack for just bones. Versus 8% defense. Have I seen the new Epic Commander only KVK leaks? Yeah, okay, bud. Okay, bud. Whatever you say. Best commander. Oh, I didn't realize. I always forget I block chat. I wonder who this could be. Send talent trees so you can use them like a pro, even Mr. Hope. Yeah? Wow, nice fourth skill you got there. Looks great, man. Oh, you got the blueprints, you just went for it? Yeah, that's kind of what I did on my main. I've used it like once, maybe. So I think tomorrow I'm going to use a lot of AP, though, on this account. So here's the new question, guys. Actually, you know what? It seems I've got some people with experience here, so let's ask. Or some recent experience, I guess. So I was saving my equipment keys for the purple gear, for the purple engineering gear. But if I'm kind of looking at it and I'm now saying, hey, I'm just gonna do the blue gear until legendaries. I probably should just open my 167 keys now and see if I get any upgrades I could use immediately. Does that make sense? Because if I'm not really going to be crafting purple gear, which I kind of already said in the stream, I don't know why I would wait. I don't need the boots. It's minimal difference, no point, honestly. If you get upgrades in Happy Days and not, doesn't affect you. Yeah, I mean, the only relevant item is this, because there's no arm for siege. Like there's no blue siege arm. So I guess in theory, the only thing I would miss out on is this. But even then, I would think that by that point of KVK, I would be able to get something or other to get arm. Even if I have to make a bad decision and make that my first piece of legendary, which obviously would be dumb. Because otherwise, I have, you know, I can make this right now. I can make this engineering. I can make the helm right now. I can make this engineering. And it's all bones. So I'm not like concerned. I guess I should open it, huh? I guess I will. Get that stupid city keeper out of there. So I guess I'll open it because other than the arm, the gloves, there's no reason to wait. You can't get purple siege engineer till KVK 2 or 3, right? Yeah, so that's why I've been saving. I was saving so that I could wait till KVK 2 to open it and then get the purple gear. But if I'm looking at it all and I'm like, this isn't worth the materials, why would I even do the purple gear? And I have the blue gear in its place. It makes more sense to just open it now, hoping to get, you know, an upgrade for my KVK, like say, you know, the purple pants or something to refine. Or even a lucky pull and get some, like, I don't know, Hope Cloak or something. I don't know, something that may be an upgrade that I would consider crafting. Alright, you know what, guys? Here, let's. You think I'll pull City Keeper? Think I'll get a full unlocked City Keeper at this 151? You'd say open if you get the glove or an upgrade, then happy days. Well, I can't get the gloves now, but I guess that I'll do later. I'll worry about that later. We're gonna open it. Let's do this first. If not, doesn't matter. Yeah, I agree with you, Tyler. Oh wow, I got what, 4? 4 City Keepers. Let's go, massive dub. 4 City Keepers. How many? Start this. I don't even think I have max City Keeper. Let me look. City Keeper is not max. And I just traded all of his head in anyways. Alright, guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna open up the big horde. Maybe I'll get some big account upgrades. So like this I'll buy, because that's cheaper. I don't know, it just sounds expensive doing the gold stars other ways. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, let's go. Huge talent tree. I am not opening any links anyone ever sends me. That is a terrible idea. I am not doing that. I do not care. Alright, we're gonna open the keys. I've been hoarding this like crazy. I've been resisting. So here's the hope. The hope is that I get as many pants as possible. I don't think I can get any accessories, right? So that's not worth discussing. And I guess like a Hope Cloak would be a really strong upgrade for me. And that's it. So I need a Hope Cloak or more pants. And nothing else helps my account. Right? Hope Cloak or pants. You said pop a bunch of gold keys for hopefully something good, then save up for KVK 2, pop a bunch, maybe get gloves, KVK 3, swap, and then get beautiful leg wolf gears. Wait, you're not about to ruin my day, are you? They're KVK 2, no? These are KVK 2, right? Oh my god, are they not? I just saw level 50. Does that mean they're not KVK 2? Because this was my KVK 2 plan. That's gonna crush me if it's not. It won't tell me here. Oh, it's gonna really kill me. Go away. Wait, how could I find this out? Enter SOC? Where did it say that? Not there. Origin. Can be obtained from certain events in the Season of Conquest. Season of Conquest. Oh my god. So my entire investment plan was wrong. Wow. Wow, Tyler, you just ruined my week. Wow, that's so crazy. Alright, so I'm actually glad then that I started with the leadership gear. Because at least I'll have a better... Wow, that's so crazy. I actually can't believe that. Well, no, because I think in some cases the purple gear isn't even that much better. Like, it's very marginal. And I'm using actual materials. Well, no, you won't see it in equipment keys, Tyler, because no matter what, I thought it was in the egg and hammer event of KVK 2. It definitely won't be there. But no, the second you saw it and I looked up and I saw it was level 50, I started to wonder. Damn, I actually am shocked. That's wild. Alright, well, that ruined my day, but that's okay. So we're going to open the keys anyways. So we're going to open the keys anyways. And I guess we'll just rock... We'll rock the leadership arm and the leadership... Sorry, the leadership weapon, the leadership boots, and then blue other 4 gear, and then purple arms, and move on from there. Alright guys. We're going to open 167. We're going to open 167 crystal keys. Oh, right, you have, I forgot we have Hunt right now, so you could actually check. Damn, thank you, Tyler, for letting me know that, though, because my entire plan was to get that in KVK2. So now that I can mentally adjust, that's helpful. So I do appreciate that a lot. All right, we're gonna open this. Damn, that sucks though. I'm a little disappointed though. All right, 167. If I get 2 Karak pants, that's a huge win. 2 Karak pants would be a huge win, and or Hope Cloak could be a really big win. You know, I almost wanna ban the word City Keeper in my chat just to see you guys react to it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that next stream and just see if you guys notice. I'll just blacklist the word City Keeper and just see if you guys realize. Alright, 160 crystal keys. We want either 2 pants or Hope Cloak. Let's get it. Alright, no Hope Cloak. No legendary mats either. 1 purple mat, that's not good. That was really bad so far. Wow, 1 purple mat and no legendaries and 167? That's so bad. Alright, so these aren't good. I only got 1 of each, so I didn't get my 2 pants. Oh my god, I got no pants, no legendaries, 1 purple mat, and 167 keys. I used all my luck on hammer, I guess. God, that is so bad. Jeez. Alright, well, it is what it is. Things happen. And so, we're just gonna have to ride. Yeah, like, look how good the Harvester Cloak is, though. You swear equipment keys hate you, you still never pulled a legendary from a key, you're 250 days into your account. Yeah. Well, we talked about it earlier on stream, you may not have been here yet. But you literally have a 0.05% chance. I was just hoping for at least 1 thing of pants from that. It almost makes me want to therapy do hammer event. Do we do... Oh, thank you, Noose. Do we do some therapy Oh, god damn it, I just saw what it is. Why do I always get alliance credits? Do we do some therapy alliance... therapy hammer event? I should sell that. That's what I should do. Just out of outrage. Oh, well, you got 2 Shadow Legion, you might as well have got nothing. Should make an account in my kingdom and put a City Keeper next to a city. I would kill you in a second. I won't let that slide. Yeah, I almost would have rather pulled nothing than get that. Alright, well, let's think about it. I'm gonna hopefully get the circle rewards. That's like 6,000 gems. This will be another 1,500. And then I'll push this, so this doesn't have a gem reward either. Do I think you should save gold heads for City Keeper Prime? I don't think you're gonna get a City Keeper Prime. Now I've answered the question. You've made me answer. Do we have more than gems on the calendar right now? What is the exact date? Do we know of it? Let me look. Let me look for you guys, or for me, but I'll tell you guys. More than gems is not on the calendar. So we still have a good bit of time. So we still have a good bit of time, right? I think it'll be probably like the 8th to the 10th we said the other day on stream. And if it's the 8th to the 10th, I can get the 14k. So I think what I'm trying to say here is I'm gonna do the hammer event again. Because now that I know I won't have that other gear, I feel like I need to invest a little harder. I don't know if that's a bad logic plan. Let me see. I have 8,000 gems. So that would give me... I don't know. What is that? 40 hammers. Is 40 hammers enough to clear? Oh, 45 technically. How many's on a floor? 4, 8, 12, 16. So it could easily not be enough. Alright, we're not going to do it. I don't think I could even clear if it went poorly, so I'm not going to risk it. Risk it for no biscuit. Should I just like, you know what? I feel like I'm in a go crazy mood right now, so let's go a little crazy. We're gonna actually I'm not gonna refine it yet though. Let's do the helmet. I just gotta make sure I don't use. Why is this not working? Oh. I gotta make sure I don't use the universal chest for it. Okay. Pants. Pants. You have a reason for saying no to the legendary gathering set pieces. You've crafted 2 of them. KVK 1 is you were into gathering speed at one point. Legendary gathering gear sucks. You should not be doing legendary gathering gear. I'm in the same agreement. Can you auto crit these? I didn't crit any of them. I haven't crit any of the gear I crafted today. Check DM. I'll take a look. Just give me a sec. So now we got this. So what I'm doing, if you couldn't tell, is I'm putting together what's going to be my engineering set. So it'll be these 3 with the leadership weapon, with the leadership boots, and then I need the purple thing here. Damn, you iconic crystalled it? That's crazy. Let me move. Or let me just turn this off for a second. It's not a good place to put the chat. Alright. So by doing 2 of these, yeah, iconic was wild, but that's a different issue. 25% troop load. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. 15% gathering speed. 3. Yeah, I mean, I obviously, there's no argument that needs to be done. The sheer fact that you could get 5% resources here, and this is still 5%, just makes it not better. But you obviously, I'm sure you know it. Click the question mark for the full stats. Oh, this? Yeah, I know this. Yeah. Have you, let me see. Oh, so are you a big fan of you're a big fan of gathering speed? Let me show you something then. Did you not are you a free to play? Let me send gatherers out. Are you a free to play, Tyler? I'm curious. Ooh, hello. You're a fan of gathering on gems? Yeah, that's fair. I'm looking for a gem right now, but I also I choose to send it just to resources if it's taking me too long. Okay. Settings. Free to play low spender. So did you not buy one of the best things you can get? You didn't get one of the best things you can get? You know what I'm gonna show? Why didn't you get it? So for those of you that don't know, armaments, which is that big ol' this thing, you get a bunch of stats for your troops. You get these options for things like skill damage and normal attack. Right now for gathering, we talk about line formation, which I guess is this. It's just 10% gathering speed. Oh, you didn't? Oh, well, making a good decision for your finances is a good decision, so that's okay. Good on you, honestly. So first off, we'll look here. This is the bundle, or this is a bundle that I was referring to. Where basically you can get, 10% gold gathering and 2.5% from harvester, troop load, and it gives automatically 24% gold gathering speed and 20% troop load. Whatever you say, Zev. If that's what you want to believe, that's what you can believe. But yeah, so it's a pretty cool thing. But I won't show it off. I feel bad. But this is my set. And this is what you also will want to work towards, Tyler, as I'm sure you know. What is meta right now? Depends on what you're talking about. If you just mean what's the best commander, it's this guy, QSH. He's so good. He's crazy strong. But it depends on what season and whatnot. Where was I? For field, yeah, QSH is just the best commander in the game right now. Even with Achilles releasing and Hector. Yeah, just waiting on the blueprints. Yeah, it's nice. You get 13% gathering speed. Then I finally finished my pendant, which is 6.5% extra resources. So altogether, I'm getting 60.5% and 6.5% extra resources. Though what I don't get, which you got, is troop load. I only get the 20% here. But I think for most people, this is the way to go over doing the weapon. I could refine it. I'd rather not waste the gold, honestly. But I could. 416 chests. That's crazy. What about here? Oh, not that many. 130, 140. And yeah, sleepers. Is there change to sleeper method? Not really. They haven't really addressed sleepers. It's I have an entire video about how they ruined the game. So I'm with you. You have a Kraken in your kingdom who is near full legendary gather set? Yeah, we have a couple of those in my mains kingdom. I honestly think those people are pretty nuts. What was I just looking at? What was I about to talk about? Oh, this. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know why either. I think people just get bored. So like, this is what I did on my main. Because materials weren't really an issue, it was just the blueprint. So like, even here, I made the actual decision that I thought this was the better piece. Oh, I have a chess piece not being used. That's weird. But this is like probably something I'll want to do. 8% health will be that. So yeah, so like I would want to switch to the helm and I'd want to get the arms. So it's purple helm, purple arms. That's the plan. Being a sleeper is alright, but jumpers were actual fun and they got rid of it. Yeah, I've with my video, I guess you would say, I've went on record saying that I think sleepers are one of the worst things to ever happen to the game. And that jumpers were healthier for the game itself. Though arguably both should not exist. Almost objectively both should not exist, I would argue. Well, even though I can't get that gear done, I'll still be able to save up. Oh, I can pull the chat back up now. Okay. It did refresh chat, but that's okay. I will be able to save up more mats now, which is, I guess, never a bad thing. But I am curious how my trades are going to do. For those of you that tuned in now or late, I crafted a leadership piece as a hot take because this is prepping for my engineering switch in KVK 2. But I lose 8% march speed and 3.5% defense. So we're gonna see. I'm not sure. I won't touch that. Never experienced jumper. You made an account during a Stream Element sponsored Twitch stream you were doing, and didn't realize till after City Hall 8 that jumpers exist. Didn't really want to make another account. Oh, I didn't even know you stream on Twitch. That's cool. You do what do you do? You do I mean your name's photography, so I kind of assume it's something with that, but what do you do? There's no one here. Everyone's kind of graduated into the next ruin, or into the next zone. Now, something I want to do, which I unfortunately can't do on stream, is... Oh, wait. Does this, I don't know why this keeps doing this. I need one siege in there. And so your gear now looks like that. Aethel. Yeah, that's fine. You stream ROK, Apex, COD, and you set up a YouTube account for photography for when you're ready and confident enough to do videos. Oh, that's cool, man. That's great. I wish I had a more photography-driven background, but I kind of stumbled my way through this all. Apex dead, not gonna lie. Apex has a very, I hold Apex in a very sweet place in my heart. Yeah, I also get cooked early in the game on this account. Just having my take March slow down this buffer with the sun, keep him away from them. Oh, he's actually touching the Mina, but he won't be able to touch them. And either way, I don't want his AoE in there. That's kind of the plan that I'm operating on. That's how I can punch a little bit above my weight class. Not to mention, I at least have 4 AoEs and 1 tank march. What kingdom is my free-to-play in? I'm in 3873. 3873. Photography / ROK, the most expensive things in the world. Yeah. Yeah, I think photography is probably one of the most hidden expensive things. I think a lot of people don't realize that it's an expensive job or hobby or whatever you want to call it, depending on what you do with it, right? But you can have a very, very expensive experience with it. You're in 3808? Do you guys have wars or anything? I'm down to spectate something. We'll fight this. Where's their Boudica? It's back there. Maybe I can pull the sun and run right through. That's the plan. The plan's gonna be they come out here, I get through to the Boudica, kill the buffer. Is the auto barb feature good? The auto barb feature is only for spenders, so I have it on my main. It's okay. It's okay. It's not great, because you have limits. Like you can only do 100 barbs per march. You can only do, I think it's the AP may be unlimited, but it's like 100 barbs or something. I think 100 barbs total. Oh, you got wrecked in KVK2? Yeah, KVK2 can be a mess. My KVK2 was a nightmare back in the day, many years ago. I don't know if this is going to go. My son has so much health. So his AoE, I was hoping it was going to do more work, but it doesn't look like it did. I also have no recollection of Kira's talent skills, so I wonder if that's strong here. Probably not, but does it chain? No. And if it's hitting 2 barbs at the same time and kills one, it'll still switch to start hitting the other one. So it doesn't really work. The worst thing is how overpopulated the photography industry is. So many photographers, not enough jobs to go around, then people wonder why you charge lots and don't realize your costs. Yeah, I think it's fair. I also would ask about how cell phones and stuff have impacted you. Because I would imagine cell phones have been a pretty detrimental thing for that industry. I guess I could have went the other route and just killed Sun pretty hard. Did I mute you? You didn't say anything, Zeb. I didn't mute you. I only mute people who are actually, like, being annoying. But you didn't say anything. You just said, one of your friends plays Apex, so you make sure to rage bait them. You're the professional rage baiter. I expect that of you. Frank is apparently banned word? No? What did you try to say about Frank that got banned? I don't think I have a single muted word in my stream. The City Keeper was a joke. I didn't even do that. But I don't really believe in you asked Frank in-game name and it didn't go through. You can mute words. I think I'm able to, I don't know this. Maybe I could check. Let me see if I could check. I thought I was able to like whitelist words as like a moderator. You know what I mean? Like I thought I could put certain words in there that if it pops up, it just doesn't send or something. It's open up collabs / client shoots with phone brands, but obviously it leads to people using their own phone rather than hiring us. AI is up and down also, as we tend to use bits of AI to edit things out. Yeah. At the same time, someone choosing to use an AI for photo versus hiring us, less jobs. Yeah, so that's another thing I've heard recently from I have a handful of people who do art on the side, and something I've often heard from them is that they hate how AI plagiarizes everything. So like AI just takes people's art and combines it essentially without giving any credit. And so that's something I've heard a lot of pushback. You should whitelist basic words such to make people crash out. See, if I was really good with what's it called? Wow. You actually tried to do the City Keeper thing? You wouldn't even be able to do it Oh, I am in Zone 4. You would have been able to do it. I take it back. I thought I was in Zone 6. Or 5, rather. Yeah, I could have told you that. And then in SOC, you're only allowed to have City Hall 25. City Keeper is low-key the best garrison. Okay, guys. Don't add fuel. Don't give Zeb any fuel right now. It's like 4 a.m. for him. Let him just go to sleep. Let him slowly go to sleep. I don't know what I should buy. I mean, Civ changes is a good idea. Teleports is always good. Passports are always good. I already have 2 passports. Now I can't stop using them. Harvester boots. I can't use those anymore. Yeah, maybe I'll blacklist City Keeper and I'll blacklist Zeb. Yeah, you can see my on hand's kind of low. My speed ups look decent though. I've recovered that nicely. If they add a civil, okay, you know what, guys? This is what we're gonna do. This is what you call a community streamer. Okay, I'm gonna do this just for you guys. I mean, China's only good to start the game. You ask Frank in game and it doesn't go through. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't have you muted. I mean, you were sending me messages like a minute ago. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do what I was just talking about in a second. Alright, you ready? Let's take a look at something. Alright, here no, it's Dragon Lancer. Here's City Keeper. What does he have? He has an attack tree on? I don't know when I even touched this. With march speed? How many books do I have? About 6? Frank is a tyrant if you're looking for him. So he's infantry? Why did I think he was like mixed or something? Oh, he is. Alright, do you want me to respin this? Nah, it's not worth it. Alright, let's just do this for the memes. Bro, considering City Keeper? Listen, I'm a man of the people. I am a man of the people. And the man of the people... Oh, is Zeno out of my city? Why is Zeno out of my city? Where's Zeno? No, Zeno's not out of my city. Why is Zeno out of my city? Okay. What is going on? No one has it equipped. That's odd. These are my, like, absolutely goated Tercio. Is Lost Kingdom chat still goated? Not really. I mean, if goated means toxic, but... Is this rally or is this garrison? That's rally. Alright, we're gonna see. This is the hardest garrison stage. Yeah, this is, like, actually goated City Keeper right now. What do you guys want the pairing to be? It could be a good commander, it could be a bad commander. Preferably a good commander. What do you guys want the pair to be for this garrison? It's going to be just the garrison. I'm not putting any field troops to help. What do you guys want to be paired with him? It could be anyone. I have a lot of commanders to choose from. City Keeper Lancelot? I kind of expected you guys to say that. Let's hear some more opinions. 5%. That's so bad. Remember the days in locked? Yeah. I mean, people like spam report nowadays, so it's kind of harder to do that, which is good. Which I think it's better. Lancelot or Dragon Lancer? I kind of like Dragon Lancer. But I will do any commander. We could do a good commander. We could do QSH. We could do YSS. No, those are not the good old days, guys. We don't talk like that. City Keeper Gorgo for non-troll. Actually, I don't have Gorgo because I'm not a garrison lead. I have like YSS. I have some of the old school ones. I have Theodora, like old school. QSH would probably roll them in this. Xeno I have. Could even throw a Richard out there. A YSG I could do. YSG would be good. Takeda. I don't... Do I have Takeda? Do I have Takeda? I don't. I have a 5-4-1-1 Takeda, but I'll use Takeda 5-4-1-1 if you want it. Is that what we're doing? A City Keeper Takeda? Is this the new meta garrison, guys? City Keeper Hera. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. I want you to either say Takeda. Do I have Hera? Let me just look. I know I don't have him done if I do have him. Do I have him? Okay. City Keeper. Am I using him with Takeda, Hera, or... Actually, let's do this in a poll. We'll do this properly. Choose. It'll be Hera, Takeda. This is probably just gonna be like pure laughs. Tomo. Okay, we'll throw her in there, and then let's say Dragon Lancer. Okay. You guys have to do the poll. If armaments work in this mode, which I'm pretty sure they do, I should honestly like be goated here. This really might be the new meta. No, Lancelot got cut. Lancelot got swapped for Dragon Lancer. Dragon Lancer. Dragon Lancer's winning. He's got 50% of the vote. Did I put too many people in there? Maybe it diluted the votes a little too much. Alright, so I think we're gonna run it. And how many votes did we get? We got 7 votes? Alright, there's 15 of you. We're trying this out. I need more votes than 7 when there's 15 people. Let's get to 10 at least. 10 votes and we send it. 10 votes and we send it. I feel like there are some funny pairings I could do here. But I feel like at the same time, anything with City Keeper is pure laughs. Like I could rock like a Sid. Well, maybe Sid's funnier to me because I think Sid is just so bad. There's also some low-key, like, not bad pairings. But everything is just pure meme. Alright, well, I don't want to wait forever, so we're going to call it. And... who won? Dragon Lancer won with 57%. Alright, Dragon Lancer it is, guys. So we got 75 damage with some additional damage. And this doesn't work. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. So he's only got this skill. He has one skill. Okay, we're gonna run this one skill. We have no AoE. We have no counterattack. We've got one skill. It says certain victory. I kind of don't believe that, but we're gonna see. Oh, it doesn't count my city theme. Reset their talents. I could... okay, if this fails, I will redo the talents. Okay, if we lose this, we redo the talents. If they lose, it is my fault. But if I do reset the talents and they still lose, it's not my fault. I mean, I've got no active skill and no... I've got no active skill and no, what's it called? No AoE really in general, I guess. No counterattack, that's the word. He's kind of holding up. You can see he's losing a little bit. It's doing good. I guess. I don't think... I guess it could win. It's kind of coming down though. We're down to 700k. We got 2 minutes 40 seconds. And now they got the 2 tanks going. See, if this was like YSG, it would have cooked them all already. But if it does count my armaments, I really do have good city armaments. Swap the primary. Have Dragon Lancer primary. Well, City Keeper at least gets the garrison talents. So I didn't even do that. So maybe I'm lying. Ooh, it's gonna get close, I think. Because I'll probably be... Obviously, the lower you get, the more it scales, right? Oh, I should have done a poll for will I win or not. You just have to survive. You don't have to kill everything. Oh my god, it's surrounding me. They're all the way around my city. But it's pushing back. It's kind of doing it. And the thing with Martel here, their Martel, this guy's Martel, he doesn't do his counter attack because I'm not attacking him, right? So I think he's a lot less effective. You'll win, it's literally the meta. It's funny, if this sent me a report, I'd send it to my king and tell them. Messaging multiple people in 73 to send a city keeper outside my house or my city. That's harassment, man. In the summer, should you restart and have 4 main account sleepers? Why would you have 4 main accounts? That's kind of crazy. I mean, if you're thinking like maybe one restart project will win and the other 3 won't, I wouldn't do that. I would just do 1 account and a bunch of farms and just full send it, but be ready to migrate if you don't like where you end up. I can't believe I won. I didn't even get close to red. Oh, in the same project? Then yeah. I don't know why it would be 4 mains, 16 farms. Damn. But why 4 mains? That's what I'm trying to understand. Yeah, Zeb, I guess so, right? That's 75 active skill damage I'm doing. Must be meta. Yeah, I actually had someone message me about a project the other day that he wanted me to either join or promote. But until I have my Discord, I'm not doing it. So what about, alright, here's the new question, guys. Who do we want for a rally? Who should I rally with? Now we're gonna do a rally, so you guys have to tell me who should be my rally pairing. Let me just fix my gear set. What is my infantry? Best infantry. City Keeper Lancelot? I'm not doing... Come on, can we be a little more creative? City Keeper and Queen Tamar. Full healing? Meta... Okay, hold up. This is interesting. Meta if you have insane armaments and insane gear, yeah, it's... You know... Rally with Matilda, Dragon Lancer. Matilda, Queen Tamar. Where's Matilda? Wait, I don't mind this. Hold on. We actually could cook. Wait, maybe I'm just gonna take the wheel here. I actually think this is funny. What about, and hear me out, I throw all my gear on Matilda. So I've got really good siege stats. And I do a siege rally. What do we think? BQ Thutmose just wouldn't be... That just wouldn't be a meme. That would be like okay for what we're doing. Obviously that's not a real rally, but it would be fine for this. Alright, so what we could do... Matilda... No, tier 1 siege will actually just be killed, so I can't do that. But we'll do tier 5 siege. Matilda Gaja. So I don't think they do much because they can't do their V formation stuff. So like they're not gonna fire, right? I don't think this works. I also question if that just becomes actually too good, where it just works. You know what I mean? Like I want something that's not gonna be like gonna work. What about this? What about Diachan? I don't know. Matilda Mulan. We could do that. We could run Matilda Mulan. I don't remember because it was ancient times, but I don't know how I didn't get Lubu. Lubu? This guy? You vote for City Keeper Tamar. Matilda Wu. Wait. I kind of like Matilda Wu. That's like a meme if you know who Wu is. Lohard. We got a lot of options here. God damn it. I knew you were going to say that, Zev. I knew it. Alright, so this is the plan. We're going to send it. Charlemagne. Where's Charlemagne? I have Charlemagne. Where is Charlemagne? Actually, we could look at rally commanders. So this is the rules. This is the rules, guys. You have to choose one rally commander to be the primary, and then you get full reign over the secondaries. Okay? So you have to choose one of these. This is Charlemagne. Oh god, he's 1. Alright, he's 1000. You want Charlemagne Lohar? Wait, Tommy is a city? I didn't know Tommy rallied cities. Or was conquering, rather. I didn't know that. Hannibal Lancelot? Could run that. Hannibal Lancelot? What do you think of that? Oh, it's God. Never mind. I can't. It's level 1. And I'm not leveling up new commanders. My king will kill me. So I can't do that primary. Hannibal could be secondary. Caesar Matilda. Wait, that's kind of interesting. Because Caesar Matilda, you get crazy rally size, don't you? Because Caesar is going to give you... Where is it? This. 50% capacity, and Matilda is going to give you 15. Alright, we're going to run Caesar Matilda. What troop type? Is it mixed? We're doing Caesar Matilda. We're committing to Caesar Matilda. Doesn't Scipio buff capacity? Yes. I think the biggest one would be Caesar Freddy. Or Ragnar Freddy, potentially. Freddy gives 15%. What was the other one I just said? Ragnar? Ragnar gives... Yeah, he gives 20% if he's leading a rally. But I used him for my skill exchange back in the day, so I actually don't have him done yet. Same with Freddy, obviously. These are my 2 skill exchange commanders. Alright, so what did I just say? What is Pethris? Oh, we can do Mehmed. I mean, Mehmed's good. Mehmed's just a good commander, but he does 20% as well. Alright, we're gonna do Caesar and... What did Tyler set, right? Yeah, Caesar Matilda. So we're doing Caesar Matilda. What are we doing troop type wise? Are we doing a siege rally with it? Are we doing a siege rally? Are we doing leadership mixed? Yo, we're doing some shenanigans right now. Archers. You want to see Archer rally? Alright, I'm not gonna waste my time fixing this. Siege. So we could do... Okay, so this is the plan. We're gonna do... Let me grab... What are we doing here? We're just having fun, man. Conquest. I need Caesar. Where's Caesar? Caesar. So we're gonna go archers, because that's... Oh no, wait. We got 2 people that said siege and 1 said archers. So are we doing siege or archers? Well, it's not 4:30 a.m. for me. It's 12:30 a.m. It's just past midnight. All right, let's do I have a preset? I do. Ragnar would be tough. All right, unfortunately, I don't have my Ragnar set up. Oh, look at me. I clicked it immediately. All right, so this is my siege armaments, which it's not half bad. It's not half bad. So we're going to try a Caesar. A Caesar Matilda is the plan. We need conquest and we need integration. Oh, not at the same time though. Caesar Matilda. I think you guys are gonna actually be surprised. I think this will be kind of half decent. Besides the fact that the talent tree is bad, but we're going against a Caesar Barca that has 2.1 mil. All right, let's see how it goes. And the talent tree is not right either. Wait, why is it not my max rally size? I could do a 2 million rally. Obviously. That's weird. I mean, we're gonna get cooked right now, but that's weird. Come on, Matilda. Your health buff has to carry us. Alright, those white numbers don't look too bad. Wait, we're kind of cooking here. This is like actually gonna work. This actually may work. Please use City Keeper Achilles after this, because Achilles can buff his normal damage, which is boosted by City Keeper's second skill. Alright, Zeb. That is like... I don't even know. Someone asked me to do something, though. Earlier, that I said I would do. I thought it was Leo. Let me look. Ragnar... What was the pairing that you guys wanted me to try? Was it Matilda, Queen Tamar? Do you guys think this will win? It kind of looks like it will, right? Does Petrus have Caesar's Museum maxed out? You assume so, right? I would say I should, but I don't think I do. Though Caesar does almost indisputably have the best museum buff relic. City Keeper Queen Tamar. Me / Petrus. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Alright, so what do we want to do next? We can do a rally, we can do a garrison, we could do an open field versus the boss. So that's really hard, so we actually have to like have a decent march for that one. Generally speaking. The rally is cooking. Caesar Matilda is meta. Now, people sleep on Matilda. Matilda actually does so much health buff for siege. So it's like when you're fighting nonsense like this, it actually doesn't do bad. What I will lose on, potentially, is the time. City Keeper did better than this? City Keeper is garbage, guys. City Keeper was trash. I don't know if the time's gonna work out. That's the only thing. Alright, what is the next nonsense pair that I will try for you guys? Or should I do something that's more helpful for my account? Should I actually go play the game? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. I think the time's gonna be too bad. Because when you don't have skill damage, or you know, an active skill doing damage, it really doesn't do much. Tyler said, I must say the best part of my KVK2 was 24-hour free-for-all ball fights. Only decide who gets the zig between our two allies. Although we lost by 500 million KP, it was well worth the fun. Damn. That's kind of crazy. Alright, we lost. Ran out of time. The rally did not work out. Alright, what's the next plan? You like that 3.8 million credits, by the way? Or whatever these are called. What's the next plan? City Keeper Lancelot would have won that. Why are you guys so insistent on City Keeper Lancelot? City Keeper? What even is he? I don't even know what he is. Wait, what? Did he take my archer gear? Who had that archer gear? He took Arthur's. Give me that back. I don't know where the other gear is from. Was it just like spare? Was it not on anything? They follow my ideas more than yours. Out there, so you should be the YouTuber. Okay, man. Go for it. I'll support you. Did they release Sun Tzu Prime yet? I think you're kidding, but honestly, they honestly should release Sun Tzu Prime. It would do really well. People really like it. Me finding extra gear. I do that all the time. I did that in a video once. I made a video where I was going through my account and I found out I had like 3 pieces on a Scipio. Or like, look at Harold. Like, what the hell? Why does he have this random piece of gear? Like, look, I have a windswept set not doing anything that I'm discovering. I've got a shield just sitting around. I've got a sword, the Sakura Fubuki, just sitting around doing nothing. What else I got? This is doing nothing right now. That I knew about, though. And a lot of gathering boots. Alright. You want to go to sleep? You want to see City Keeper's Lancelot? Alright, fine. Fine, guys. Fine. Do you want... Just so Blueberry can sleep with a smile, as they say. Do you want... What troop type, then? Are we doing infantry, or are we doing... Are we doing infantry, or are we doing... cavalry? Infantry or cavalry? Archer. I knew you were going to say that. I knew someone was going to say that. Oh, you guys suck. You guys suck. Infantry. All right, so you want infantry. All right, fine. We'll use all the stuff I have. So, actually, we're going to do this. I'll give him my better... Okay, apparently I don't have a preset for it. Hold on. I'm committing to this for you guys. Where's Guan? Guan. Save. Okay. Oops. Okay. City Keeper. Why am I doing a City Keeper thing for you guys? What did you put me up to? Why did I listen to this? Do we even know if this works? Or am I doing all this work for nothing? Alright, you know what? The only thing is I'm not swapping my gear out again. So you get talented windswept for infantry. That's what you get instead this time. You get the 2-piece set for infantry. Okay. Do I have... You know what? I'll even give you this. Or no, I'll give you a talented silent trial I didn't know exist. Alright. So we will go here. You thought it would work for this, right? That's what you wanted me to do? You wanted it to be City Keeper, and who was the secondary? Who was the secondary? Was it Lancelot? Was it Dragon Lancer? Was it Lancelot? Lancelot? Alright. What does he do? Direct damage 600. Whenever he hits with a base attack, 10% chance. What's funny is if this was like 2 seconds or 3 seconds, that's low-key like a really decent skill. Why is that low-key not a bad skill? Reduce all damage by 40%? That's like low-key a good skill. If that was 2 seconds and had a higher percent chance. Yeah, I mean everything else is shit. Alright, infantry. Alright, let's see it. Oh, it does work. Alright, so the formation, he is in Wedge. And Wedge is good here because Wedge will actually amplify Lancelot's skill damage. I can't believe I just said those words. Amplifying Lancelot's skill damage. Yikes. Oh, it's already doing better. It's the tier 5 infantry versus using tier 5. Ooh, he's taking a lot more damage from the city garrison though. 35,000? Oh my god, Lancelot's cooking. Lancelot's active skill is cooking. You guys are focusing on the City Keeper. I'm focusing on the Lancelot. I don't think it's gonna win though. I don't know if this is gonna win, guys. I mean, we'll have to see once the swarmers are dead, but it's not. I don't know. This is really close. City Keeper's done for. This may be toast. Tyler said we didn't have much competition. KVK 2 minus a betrayal, so free for all was needed. Oh, you guys did a free for all. That's brutal. All right. Well, the garrison hit yellow before we hit yellow. This is about win or lose. It is about the friends you made along the way. Wow, that's quite a statement. Alright, so now we're just, the white numbers are not good. But we do have the skill damage. I don't know. I mean, I don't think time will be an issue here. So, I think we're gonna have a winner. It's funny, anyone tuning into this halfway is probably like, what in the world is happening? Why is there a City Keeper garrison? And you made no friends along the way, so no, I am sad. Well, if we win this, are you going to be happy though? Because it's still definitely possible. We have like 10% more health than them. We have 840k troops left, and they're about to be at 840. City Keeper Prime will be goated. Yeah, City Keeper is not doing a very nice job keeping their city. Haha. Everyone click off. That's funny. Anyways, I think we're gonna win. We look like we have at least 10% more troops than them right now. Currently on the way to deal with a pesky farm killer. Yeah, it's always a lot of fun, isn't it? Can I promise you that if City Keeper Prime gets released, I will expertise and main him? Well, the problem with that is that actually, guys, you may run out of time. You got 30 seconds and 500k troops to get through. I don't know if you're gonna get this. I think time's an issue here. The problem is if City Keeper Prime actually did come out in a psycho world, he would be a city garrison, and I'm never expertising a city garrison, so no. I will not. You've got 2 in the Home King, currently free KP for you. Yeah, it's very annoying for leadership. Oh, we lost again. We lost again. Time's up. You need to upgrade your commanders. Just out of, just for sanity's sake. We'll do this. Just for the meme. Just because it's where my gear is. I still don't understand why it's only 1.3 troops. You need his expertise, that's why? Yeah. Is Gorgo still good? Yep. Gorgo is still a meta garrison. I just want to see how quickly I take this down. Nevsky is an outdated commander. Is City Keeper better than Nevsky in 2025? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't quite look like it. Looks like City Keeper is in fact not meta. Zeb will now have to go to sleep sad because City Keeper is not meta. Am I gonna win before 3 minutes is even up? Come on. 3, 2, 1. That's basically a loss. City Keeper was holding back to not embarrass Nevsky. That's crazy. Oh, actually, you know what I do want to see, though? I want to... So, I've heard that using QSH when it's like a garrison setting, it basically does nuts AoE. And I'm just curious the damage numbers it does. You've still yet to do level 80 Expedition? That's crazy. You're in KVK 2, no? Is that common? Oh my god, look, it's evaporating. Oh, the damage number is 9,000, 6,000. And then the YSG secondary. Oh, wow. Oh, you're in KVK 3. I'm surprised. Wow, I still got 4 seconds before they even spawn. That's crazy. Yet to get tier 5. Don't know if it's possible without. Oh, if beating it's possible? Interesting. Let's take a look here. So you've got a Genghis Khan, Saladin. Contains only Cav, so it is Cav, obviously. The skill damage Cav. So, just for the sake... So, I have very mid gear. This, like, my infantry gear is, like, very mid. It's very mid. Right? This is not crazy. It's level 1 Awakens, a purple, unrefined, not iconic, etc. You can see here, very mid. Hey, good night, Blueberry. So let's see. This is tier 4 troops, and let's just say we'll just throw my Nevsky there, just because that's where my gear is, and we'll throw Nevsky with good night, City Keeper, guys. That's crazy. I don't know, Saladin. Or we'll do Mina. Mina's realistic. We could have Mina. So let's just try. Let's see the two. So these are both tier 4. Nevsky's got some good stuff on him, but BQ does not. Don't sleep, it ruins your aura. That is something, right? So we're gonna see. I know these are SOC commanders, so you don't have them yet. But I'm just curious to see how it does against only tier 4. With 2 marches. Obviously I could throw 5 out there. Pulling an all-nighter on a Thursday is... Well, it's Thursday for me. I don't know what it is for you. Pulling an all-nighter on a Thursday is crazy. Well, I guess technically now it's Friday, right? Oh, it's Halloween. Don't get you too excited. Markswoman Prime would be wild. Can we, actually, let's look at Markswoman. We'll look at that after. I think, Tyler, I actually think this wins. I know this isn't what you have, and I have some better stuff. Maybe tier 4, but has tier 5 tech. Yeah. Well, it's also, you know, SOC commanders, pretty much. And my cav gear and armaments are pretty good. Yeah, Halloween is today. You were correct. For me, it's 12:47 in the morning, so... Certain subreddits would be made for Markswoman Prime. Let's take a look at your Markswoman. I think... You know what you can do? So, I don't know if you all new players know this, but if you ever were wondering when you started ROK... So like, let's say Leo is like, oh, when did I last play ROK? And they open their account. If you go to your info, you see when you first recruited Markswoman. So that's when you started playing the game. Right? Because you get it in the tutorial. So you can see when I started this account. You're February 22nd, 2025. You think you started in 2022? So yeah, you can see the age of your account using your Markswoman. If you didn't know, it's a cute little tip. Because a lot of people try to judge by ID number. But yeah, Pethyrus. It isn't Leo. It is Leonardo Antone. Antone? Is that how that's pronounced? I don't know. Get it right? I don't even know what you're talking about. System mail. You started when Vikings released. Oh, okay. It's a few years ago. I mean, I enjoy the game, obviously. I make content on it, etc. But you definitely need to be... If you're spending, you need to be careful. You sent your new March. What do I think? So, how do you judge by ID number? Let's just look at really quick, right? Look at my ID number. 2018 account. 611477. I've got only 6 digits, right? And so if you compare that to, say, my new character, started in 3868, I think it was, and then I migrated to 73, you'll see the ID number is like 11 digits or something, you know? So, here, remember mine was 611477 on the main. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I did that right. Send back out your gathering march? Whatever. Resources are for schmucks. Restarting in the summer? Yeah, the problem is, then you just get caught always restarting. So... Depends on why you're playing the game, I guess. I think if you haven't played like a real SOC KVK, where it's a good competitive KVK, it's understandable, but once you get that taste of good fighting, it's really like almost addictive. By almost, I mean it is addictive. Oh, it's Will. He came from my original kingdom, actually. Main gather march? Oh, was it? I don't know, I'm terrible. Let me find a gem thing, and I'm gonna look at what you guys sent me. Here we go. The beauty of staying back in Zone 4. Oh, it's your inf gear? Oh wait, this isn't you. But we'll still look at this. So you just... I hope you mean you did the gear, not Huo. Okay, that's a good refine. Love to see it. That's also a good refine. Love to see it. I'm assuming this was a natural crit. And daggers. Did you say what you added? What did you craft on this? What's fresh about this? I think all the gear, these main things here, are all the right pieces. But I'm curious what you added to it. I'm really hoping the worst thing you could say right now is dagger. So I'm hoping the answer's not dagger. Everything? So you just crafted a dagger? Dagger is like purely for swarming. I forget if you're... I gotta look at your account again. I forget if you're a swarmer. These are good. Let me look. Hold on. Let me look at you. Oh, you are a swarmer. Okay, so that's fine. This dagger's got a good place for swarmers, but it doesn't really have a place for anything else. Sorry, I'm just thinking about it. So yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, your gear set's going in the right direction. Have you crafted that all today and you got 2 crits? That's crazy. Zeb, I saw something with City Keeper and $5 and I glazed over it. You want me to look? Hold on. Once a soldier, always a soldier. City Keeper Prime release, then you owe me $5 flux. I don't think you will ever see that. Lack of inf gear. Well, this isn't your main set though, right? I mean, what's your main gear? Did you send it to me yet? I gotta take a look. Yeah, I mean this talent tree is rough. I would never take this. I think this is a terrible choice personally. But I mean, what level even is it? He's only level 40, so I'm sure he's just for chaining. All right, Zeb, go to bed. Holy shit, that's a nice armament. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, go to sleep, man. Seriously. Thank you for tuning in, though, Zeb. I do appreciate you. I only have 2% all damage. You got 2? Damn. And neither of these are bad. That's like good basic stuff. So, something that I will... And Scroll is a good slot, too, because you can throw the legendary on it. That's really good stuff, man. Something I will remind you all of is that you are getting a new skill damage formation in December. You're getting a new combo formation in like March-ish time. March, May, possibly. Or sorry, March, February, I think it is. Somewhere around there. And then you're getting a new smite damage formation in May. So be careful with how you're investing. You can switch it to your Arthur. Oh, so you're a cab main. And this isn't bad at all. I don't know about the Cloud Racers. I don't know if I would have done that, but everything else is, I mean, this is good for the most part. As a free-to-play low spender, it's not bad. And honestly, well, you don't even need this to be equipped. I guess damage to barbs, actually. I'm gonna assume that's not your main set. I also, a lot of people say not to do this. I don't know why. I always do this. I think you get so much resources that way. I know Belly, you're gonna mix in mobility because you're catching a farm killer, etc. But are there any free-to-play kings? Yeah, I think there's been a lot actually. I don't know off the top of my head, but I mean, even back in my day when I was a king, I had people with me that were free to play that I passed king around to. So technically, they were free to play kings, right? Also, for anyone who hasn't realized, they moved 2 hammers to this, where you get a free daily one, but you have to click it. So you used to get 10 from forts, now you only get 8, and you get 2 free ones. So keep an eye on that. Ah. Alright, unit capacity, ancient stratagem, which is on your constants right now. Crazed, ugh. I have PTSD with crazed. But, yeah, you kind of got trapped. I wouldn't do too much on that armament. It's not bad. And if you are going to lock it, definitely only lock the 3.3. But you do have the issue that it's scroll slot, right? So you can get Hunter, you can get, you know, if you switch this to Smite, you get Toppler, like that type of thing. So it sucks. I have 5 Crazed on my main. It's your first blue. Crazed itself is not bad. It's just that Hunter, which is the scroll slot, it's this slot. It's really good. That's the problem. But I have 5 and it pisses me off. Pre-KVK 2 you pulled today. You have 3. That's very frustrating for me. I literally have 1 and I've spent so much in armaments. Switching songs. You wanted me to look your pre-KVK 2. You're 42 mil, you're in France. That's good. Got a bunch of crits. That's an insane photo, I assume from some meme. Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know enough about this account to really speak on it. But if it's in KVK2 now, with 38 mil killed and KVK1, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all, honestly. Considering you're probably, I would guess, around 30 mil for that. Good stats. Commander wall. Damn, he got triple. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's good. I really can't believe this. This frustrates me. Check your KP. Oi. I mean, yeah, you do a lot of farm killing too. You're like me. 28 mil with 1 march and KVK1's crazy though. That's really good. I'm not active enough for that nowadays. I don't have the time with work. How is your kingdom like a low seed kingdom, Tyler? That's a cool picture. LG. That's a cool place. It's a B seed? Oh, yeah, that was you, Prince. You're an A seed? How are you allowed to stay in your A seed? Are you leadership? Nice car. I don't know if this is your car or you're just taking the photo of it, but it's a nice car. B seed KVK2 now? Okay. Honestly, that's not terrible, actually. 11 mil killed. I just think a lot of it was tier 1. But it's not bad. I mean, look at me, right? I just started and I'm my stats aren't great. I'm not active. Let me see. And the problem, I honestly, who knows? Maybe I'll get kicked out of my kingdom. Because I don't think I could be on for Zone 6. I don't think I'll be on for Zone 6. So, Tyler, I just want to be abundantly clear. You will never, ever meet a player unless you explicitly get shown, who has more tier 1 kills than me. You will never meet a player in your life, in your career, who has more tier 1 kills than me. And so, just to be very clear, there's nothing, I am not criticizing you, I am just pointing it out. I have like borderline record numbers. And make it known that I have 245 million kills that were not counted. That were heavily tier 1. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is your requirements scale on power, right? That's the point of DKP, like you said. So that makes sense. 30 minutes? Damn, alright. I want to spend my AP before I head to sleep. But yeah, I have this problem right now that I may not be on for the frickin' Zone 6. Which would suck. Ooh, should I do this? Hold on. I would get 21 hours. I'd get like almost 2 days of speed ups. If I finish this. Right? How much does this give? Oh no, never mind. It's not nearly enough. You're active 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you're always in Discord? Damn, nice. How old is my account? 2018. I believe September. So, I don't know, what is that, 7 years almost? Is that 7 years or is my math stupid? I think it's 7 years. This character is, this character, 112 days. So, I do want to draw and maybe I'll end the stream early so I can do this before I sleep. I do want to draw a map for what I would do if I was war leading this. And like I've said many a times, I used to be a king for like many years. I led, a jump project. I led a 4 Alliance kingdom for a while, for again like 3 to 4 years probably. So I have a lot of experience with Diplo, territory, and making war maps specifically. And further, I have a lot of fun with it. So I was debating making a map, and we have some really good advantages being on this side with this grab here. So I don't think our leadership's going to see it, but I do. And I really want to draw the map just for fun. But I can't do that on stream, because if I show it to leadership and they end up going, yeah, we should do that, the enemy could see it too on stream. I know at least a couple people here are from 74. Maybe not. I don't know if they're in the stream right now. But, yeah. I also laughed at this earlier. They misplaced their fort. Or at least how I use these forts, right? I think their mentality was, hey, we need to get the gold so it can't be, down. If it's here, over here, they don't get this. If it's down, they may not get that. They really should have put it. And I don't think they're going to fix it. And if they do, who cares, honestly. But I would have put it here. So that's 1 down, right? And 2 over. And what that lets you do is your first... Well, not there. Hold on. Let me look what I did earlier. I was looking at this earlier today. If they went there... Oh, no. So it was this. This is what I was talking about then. If they dropped the fort here... They would have done 1 flag here, 1 flag here, or even further, right? If it was there. No. So it would have been 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and they would have grabbed this all as teleport space from the very beginning. Not to mention if they're over more, which they could also do. Rather than being down more, they could just go here. In which case, do they gain from that? I'm just curious. So a fort is 1 extra square, right? So they would connect like that. So in theory, they could grab this square, which would give them control over the mountain hop and force us into this. But it would be hard for them to hold it because they can't get a city to fill it. I don't know. That is less debatable. I would drop this fort down 1. But I do love territory. Oh, would they still get all the nodes? I mean, the only thing that really matters is crystals in the grand scheme of it. If they dropped it here... Well, let me look at something. No, they would lose 1 gold, but that's fine. You'd get these 2. You would lose this one. Have I played auxiliary KVK before? Do you mean like Orleans? Like that type of KVK? The auxiliary stratagems, auxiliary skills, like those things? I actually haven't played Orleans specifically, but I've played with skill type KVKs. The problem with Orleans is it's so heavily slanted to swarmers. But what I do want to do is a Troy KVK. I'm dying to do a Troy KVK. It looks so fun. Especially if you have a big account. It looks really fun for whales. God damn it. I get fucking credits every time. I've solo contributed to that. I really shouldn't be opening that, but I don't give a shit. You love KVK territory. You hate Home Kingdom territory. It's a mess. You're still removing useless alliances. Yeah, well, it's okay to have the gray flags, but it is tough. It's a lot of work to weed it all out. Yeah, so they're gonna go for that too. We just have inverse territory. It's like our territory here is their territory here. When you play, you're a mid-low spender. I mean, if you're just playing for the summer, I would not be spending much. You're in your first Orleans KVK, you will need some help with auxiliary skills. Yeah, I can give you some advice. I think you're definitely better off finding... I think King's Codex would have some good stuff on that, if you know what that is. But... yeah, the problem with Orleans is that the rallies and swarmers, right, will have significantly more skills than the one garrison has. So it's just like practically impossible to garrison against swarmers, especially in Kingsland, because you have more access to things. So you might whale for the summer. Well, if you whale for the summer, let me know, and I will keep track of your progress. Maybe I'll make a video on it. You're KVK1. Our ally said no entering Kingsland and leads us 1v2ing, which we couldn't battle against. Oh, you were 1v3ing and then one of them quit. I understand. So you had a 75 situation. This kingdom. I mean, they're gonna try, but they can't do much. I'm kidding. I'm just being rude. But do I make drama videos? I have considered it. I haven't done one yet. Trying to think. I can't really think. For whatever it's worth, we are 1 versus 3. We're fighting these 3 kingdoms. All of which, or not all of which, but one of which is, you know, has all the bigger players. We're 73. So you can see we're fighting a bit of an uphill battle. We are 1 versus 3, though. We got a bit of an uphill battle. We're fighting like 15 tier 5, including 3 huge spenders. But you can see our lot. Wow, they powered the fuck up. Holy crap. But you can see we have some decent power. Why did they gain so much power? What just happened? How did they hit 2 bill and they hit 3.7? Hold. What the hell? Hold on. What just happened? They gained like 600 million power. Did they delete? Not delete actually, but did they basically delete their third alliance and just combine fully into their second and move up? Like that? Because they had 2 relatively mediocre alliances and a strong one. Let me see if they set the king mail. No. What king buff did they do? Actually, let me look at game of power. Do they have game of power? No, they have this. No one pushed it. What the hell happened? When did they... Oh, yeah, they did. So it's for ruins. They sacked off these alliances and threw it in here. Yeah, 66 is still big. Damn, they really powered up. That's crazy. That's some wild stuff. I'm shocked at how big this alliance is. It's always crazy to remind yourself that we are 1v3ing this KVK. So they're up to... I think 10 tier 5, because I think Skara unlocked it and then is just down power from healing. You were in 69, it was top 50 for like 2 months, then you quit. Yeah, I was in I think 68, I think it was. And then I migrated to 73 and I've been there ever since. I basically did a jumper. Or sorry, a sleeper. It was like an unplanned sleeper. Midway, or not midway in, but like 15 days in, I was like, oh, I guess I'll do this. I gotta look at this again now. So they're pretty much even, these 2 alliances. So if we argue that we have, you know, a little over 5 billion power here, you would still be relatively even between our 2 big kingdoms. Oh, you quit because of drama. I got you. Yeah, drama can make this game very unfun. And 76 is top 1 is the top 6 in the KVK. Top 7. Interesting. Alright, well things got interesting. They powered up big time. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, right? For KVK 3, 3758. Just sent me something else. All right, 3768. Hold on. That makes sense though for a KVK 3. That makes sense to me. 3768. What is this? Hold on, there's been a Kingsland I could be watching this whole time? Are you serious? There's a Kingsland? Oh, it's like over now. Oh wow, I missed the whole Kingsland. That's crazy. What is it, a 1v3? Kinda looks like a 1v3. It's hard to tell. No, it looks like the yellow may be on the same side. I don't know why they barely built though. I guess to let them come through. Now, when is the 66 KVK having Kingsland? Does anyone I don't know a lot of those early 90s one. 3090 or 3923. I don't know that. Yeah, so their past 7 still isn't open. But in this KVK, which is a pretty big KVK, 66-1. It looks like both zone 5s. Which makes sense. But they won against... Whoa. That's kind of crazy. I wonder why they did that. But they won against 65, which is a big fight. It wasn't shocking, but they definitely had a lot of cost to winning that. Yeah, that's what happened, Leonardo. That's what happened to 74, our enemy. They had 3 sleeper groups that all merged. And then, or tried to merge, and then it didn't work out, and then one of them fought the other, migrated to us now. I really want to watch this King's Land, though. We are cursed, and same with 65. That's what made me remember it there. We are cursed with a really bad Kingsland layout. So if you look here, we have a great Zone 6 and an awful Kingsland. If you look here, this is our pass that we're going to go right at them, obviously, territory-wise. And we don't get any TP space because of this. Like, you can't build any flags here. And then when you do push here, it's very narrow. Compared to them, we get to push out like this into all this space, right? It does still get narrow for both of us, but it's pretty ridiculous. That's very unfair in my eyes. Yeah, they misplaced this a bit, but could be worse. Oh, keep location? Yeah, the fort is in the wrong space. But yeah, this is it's a brutal. It's just so unfair. And no one else has that issue. Like, even them, it's like out in the middle. But I don't know what they were thinking when they designed all these rivers and this. But yeah, this is there's like negative TP space in here. So I had some ideas of how to win around that issue that I've said to leadership already, so we'll see what they do. But welcome Redzig and Zonlox? I don't know. But yeah, we'll see what leadership does. I proposed a couple ideas to them, or to one of them. I was gonna look at 3758. Yeah, let me look. 3758. The one with the ocean. Thank you, Tyler. The one with the ocean is King of All Britain, but the ocean isn't playable. Oh, right. I forgot you have the 2 camps. Oh. Right. Yeah, I forgot. This is that god-awful Kingsland. This has like the worst Kingsland ever. Top left. I forgot why I was heading here. Was this whose kingdom is in this? Oh, you're in this one, Tyler. Okay. Hold on. Take a step back. That's Prince Moon. Pull today. No idea what troop type to go for. Maybe make Raider. Trying to see if I could figure out what you're speaking of. So, so this is. Let me talk again about what I mentioned earlier, right? December, you have a skill formation coming out. And so you have to be mindful when you're messing with wedge, a skill formation, what you're going to do, right? Because you don't want to trap yourself really heavily investing in wedge, and then they come out with some god tier skill formation out of nowhere in December, and you have to transfer it over. So what you could do is hold on to this and just wait for now. But you know, if you don't want to, logically speaking, it's got to be skill damage. So you'd either go archers, which seem to be the skill damage type, with cav being combo and infantry being smite, or you just wait, and then you could transfer the item anyways or something if you end up needing to. That's what I would say. Let me take a look at your guys' little map here. Alright, so let me look up at what you said. I'm trying to figure out what your map looks like. So don't make it pincer. Yeah, that would be Alright, hold on. Let me look at this and I'm gonna address that. I need to go to my main to look at that. Prince Boom. I need to just I don't remember all these things off the top of my head. You're 3 to 4 days in. Oh wait, it's Camp Solaria and Camp Lunaria or whatever the hell. So I could just see your allies. So is that always top versus bottom? I forget how that works, but oh yeah, it's here. Interesting. It's a top, bottom, left, right. So it's top, bottom versus left, right, huh? That is some like crack cocaine stuff right there. Oh my god. KVK, this has to be the worst KVK. This is so weird. What is this zone? Forgot about this. Not worst as in the territory, by the way. It has nothing to do with you or your kingdoms in here. I'm just looking at this zone. Like, what? Who designed this zone 5? Like, what the hell? And I guess the idea is that you just share it because you're always allied here? Or you're not always allied. Who knows? I don't know. And then you fight here. Because I know KVK 3 is a recovery from KVK 2. So you fight in the ruins, you fight in the altars, and you fight in King's Land. That's some crazy stuff. Oh, you're heading to bed? Alright, night, man. Camps can betray, but they shouldn't. It's gather KVK minus Kingsland and Ruins. Yeah. I mean, they can't truly betray because they can't go to the other side. Because you're locked into Camp Lunaria, right? Or Solaria, obviously. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of a dive into this. Yeah, good night, Leo. Leonardo. Leo. Whatever I can call you. I'm going to head out shortly. Oh, holy messages. So you said Raider. So let me look at Raider. I always forget the best way to do this. Probably not going Recycle, right? It would be going Armaments? No. Maybe it is Recycle. I guess I could just do Transcription. I have to get to the encyclopedia. That's what I'm trying to remember how to do. Codex. That's what I mean. Alright, so we're talking about not Battle Rally. It would be this. Even keeled. Oh no, that's Arch. Dude, I'm tired. Holy crap. Where's Pincer? I kind of assumed Pincer is at the top because I was on it. Alright, Raider. Hey, welcome. Or welcome back, actually. A 2% boost to smite damage. Whenever the troop deals smite damage, it has a 50% chance to gain rage 20% faster for 3 seconds with a 10-second cooldown. That is really good, actually. Hold on. The only thing is Boiling Blood is also super powerful. Boiling Blood to Raider. Okay. Oh, dude, you are in a tough spot. Thoughts on Silent Trial and Flag for KVK1 accessory? I like that. I would do that. Silent Trial and Flag. So here's my take, okay? And I don't know if you're gonna like it. For now, be patient and don't do anything. If you use archers, which I'm hoping you do for QSH, you're gonna turn this into an archer one for now. Unless you get some like crazy thing, right? Alright, take care, Killa. Take care. But you're gonna keep it on a skill-based thing, which right now is archers. You're not gonna invest too heavily because you're gonna get a new skill formation potentially that could be meta, in which case you're gonna have to switch this from Wedge. Use ZL Herman. Oh, that is past meta, but alright. I guess I would still leave it. My thought process is this, right? Reducing incoming skill damage is such a powerful buff with QSH meta, right? So with QSH meta and most people using it and wrecking on the field, reducing incoming skill damage is pretty powerful. The only good reason to do Pincer in my eyes is that, one, you don't have Demolisher, because Demolisher is obviously far better than Raider. Demolisher is really good. And then you want a more long-term investment right now. Because Pincer is meta until May, right? So if you do the change, Pincer is meta till May, whereas skill is changing in December likely. Or at a minimum, a new formation that could change it. So I think as far as what the actual buffs are concerned with, it's less so that as much as how do you want to play this next investment period. I also look quick at you. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was hoping you sent me your current armaments. So let me look. We're talking about this slot, I believe. Which you honestly, this is Spirited is really good. And then the upgrade would be... Damn, you got... Holy shit. Oh, wait, no, that's not great. That's really good on archers, actually. It's not bad at all. Wow, you got Spirited double. This would be even better on infantry because of the primed to be really good on infantry. I'm just thinking out loud. It's gonna cost too many stones, so I wouldn't do that. Well, okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me look at Boiling Blood. I'm just thinking, what would I do? Okay. So if I were you, I would not lock anything. I would do a couple rolls. If you get a high roll, let's say a higher than a 3, I would... Oh god, what are you sending me? Yeah, this is not worth it. No, don't touch this. This is not worth it. This one I would leave for now. Don't touch this, but like I would almost consider scrapping this. I personally don't scrap any double just for the hoarding aspect. But this you will not use this. This, on the other hand, has some nice stuff, but again, I don't think that's worth re-rolling. I would, however, say that your infantry is in too good of a place that it would be a very expensive attempt to re-roll. You'd have to get pretty lucky. Whereas your archer stats are kind of shit. Like, Spirited is great. Primed is really good, especially for archers or inf. But your stats are trash. So I don't think it's bad just to re-roll it. Try to see if you get high stat archers and slotting it in. Re-rolling Boiling Blood, I'm referring to, specifically. That is what I'm saying. I would re-roll Boiling Blood, see what I get. If it's anything worthwhile, hopefully for archers, over 3%, I would lock it and slot it. But yeah, I wouldn't touch this one ever. Yeah, armaments are funny. You almost get cursed with, like, goodness. Like I was talking about it, right? But if you look at my rares, I've got a Crazed Breaker, which is good. Again, it's good. I've got Crazed Breaker, Crazed Swift, Crazed. And then this one was Crazed, and I transferred it to City Garrison for the memes. And then I've got Boiling Blood. I don't even use this one, actually. Defiant. We got 2 Defiance and Determined. These just aren't too good. It's like the problem. Is there any re-rolling I could do right now that would be worth it? Nope. Not on that. You have to be very careful with your scroll slot. I know we were talking about instrument, but scroll slot is a dangerous slot. This is my only 2%, by the way. My only 2% is this one on Toppler. Well, I put Toppler on it, but let me see here. I don't think I have any upgrades to be done right now. You sent what you're working on? This soon for Pincer? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That's gonna hurt though. Holy shit. That's gonna suck to replace. I mean, these are 2 really good. This is a great double, but oh my god, that sucks having to replace that. I think is the person who is beads still here? I thought they left. Or he said goodnight to someone else, maybe? I don't know. Stuck between a rock and a hard place? Yeah. No, you're in troublesome waters, as they say. Do I have I do have one home. Let me go send one out. Quick. Okay, hold on. So yeah, like my armaments are like I'm similarly in a bad place in terms of like I've got doubles just not being used. Which ironically I also have primed. But some of them I just didn't get good rolls on. You can see. I also don't know why I locked some of these. I am a victim of the hoarder mentality when it comes to this. Cohesive's a really good one for archers. I've got so much inf stuff. So much inf stuff and so much archer. Ooh, I didn't even realize I pulled that. 1.6% all damage. Wonder if I could use that for something. Hardy. Watchman. Rapacious. Deflector. Yeah, it's a lot of nothing, actually. A whole lot of nothing. I mean, overall, this is not a bad set, right? This is such a good farm killer armament. 15% bonus to march speed for 10 seconds when you leave battle. Wait, battle? Yeah, leaving battle. And 10% chance to gain 5% bonus. And I'm not using this. And this is a good one too. Wait, 30% chance to deal extra direct damage range attack. Okay. There's a 10% chance. Okay. I'm just thinking in my head right now about what's his name? Achilles. Like, this would be really good on Achilles. This would be super good on Achilles. To all targets hit by the skill. This wouldn't be bad either. Interesting. Trying to think of what changes I'm gonna make if I do Achilles. And there may actually be some meaningful changes. Let me look at my stuff for combo, which is very bad, by the way. So there are big changes I have to make. I have Spirited. This is my biggest recent change. Like, I was doing rerolls on all this. Okay. I mean, this is so bad. But I don't want to do any swaps until I find out the new formations, or at least the new cav cycle, because God forbid they are somehow skill damage. I would be just killing myself over the change. Like, I would be damning my account basically. How many? I don't even know. What do I have? Like 5 stones, probably? Oh, wow. I have 17. But still, in the grand scheme of it all, that's not that many. God damn it. How much? How do you have so much? I get such high all damage rolls on purple gear. 1.4 is shy of max. Alright, let me look at what you just sent me. 6% boost to counterattack damage in your city. While in V formation, whenever the wielder's troop launches a ranged basic attack, it has... Oh, right. To pincer. Let me think. What is this again? What is the book? The book is... Where's the encyclopedia? Hold on. The codex. You were on Tercio. Oh, it's scroll slot. Oh, damn, man. You're in the same bad situation I'm in. But all your stuff is on scroll. We definitely do not make it wedge. That is not the move. You have Imploder already? Oh man, you probably don't do it. I don't think you do it. I think you leave it. I think the plan for you, if I was in your shoes, so we have new infantry coming out in January, right? And I probably wouldn't touch it until you see what happens with them. Because if they're doubling down on Smite, and you won't have another skill infantry for a long time, then I don't think you can use that armament. Because Imploder you already have, and then Toppler you can just get for a KVK reward. So I can't think of why you would use that armament. But you have a 3.5 of the other two. I mean, here's what I would probably say, right? Is that when the new Smite formation comes out in May, either you could just change that one over if you for some reason aren't getting, you know, the legendary from a KVK reward for God knows what reason. You could change that over, the one we just looked at, rather than disrupting your pincer. And then if you had 2 infantry, you would have Smite with your current pincer gear, and then a new Smite with that new one. But outside of that, I can't think of a situation where you would really be worth the conversion stones. Unfortunately, right? That's just kind of what I don't think so, at least. Yeah. You have a lot of good stuff for this. Let me look here. Yeah. I mean, obviously you need to get those rolls up eventually too, but like, wow, you gotta I mean, that's airtight isn't like great, but it's still on the emblem slot, which is nice. Yeah, you honestly can't make too many changes. You just need to get, and it's literally, you're in the identical situation to me, because it's like, I was about to say you need to get Toppler, but is it worth losing this good of a thing? I think the only reason you would change it is if you didn't need any other legendary and you pulled this for a scroll slot. Like if you pulled this type of thing for scroll slot, no inscription, but nuts stuff, I would probably throw a Toppler on there and throw it in front of this. But even then, right, Imploder's good. Is it really worth that type of investment? Only if you can't do a legendary for anything else. I think that's what I would say. But otherwise, I mean, you're looking at great armaments here. You're just missing a couple almost nitpicky things. I kind of hope I don't have to spend on this event. I guess I could always just spend the AP. I didn't really want to either. I wanted to spend it just on the restart. But, alright. I think that I'm going to wrap up the stream there. It's almost 2 a.m. and I have work. So, that's always a fun life for me. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. We got to craft those leadership booths finally, despite that being a big mistake, probably. I got the very disappointing news that I will not be getting engineering gear in KVK2, and I have to wait till SOC. So that's funny. Haha. But yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. Good night, everyone. And oh, someone just tuned in. Well, it's been 3 hours, 30 minutes. Oh my god, it's been that long? That's crazy. But, yeah. Good night, everyone. Can I show you how to defeat the epic Alright. Last thing. Just because I'm such a good guy. Let me just look at it. These are the two best ones in my opinion. Let me just do this quick and then I'm going. Basically the cheat code is let them attack this first, okay? And then once this is weak, they probably wouldn't have taken it, or if they did, it'll have like 2. You push and you take it. And basically the goal is to just not overcommit. And while they start to skirmish, you try to snag this in the corner. And then you keep upping. I personally upped my capacity here because I could defend it better with this. But it took me a few tries. I think it took like 2 or 3 tries. But I would, if you asked earlier, I would have actually done it. But yeah, it's not in me right now. It's too late. So good night, everyone. Take care. Like, subscribe if you haven't. Bye-bye.